Okay, now we're going to do a quick review of the domain of definition of the functions. So let's start with this first one. F of x is 1 over x minus 1. Here, we don't want to divide by 0 because we have a fraction. Therefore, this one becomes 0 when x is 1. Therefore, we have to take x when x is 1, we have to get rid of it. Therefore, the domain is r minus 1. So we don't want to have 1 here. Okay, next, let's f of x be the square root of x minus 2. Okay, here we want anything inside the square to be positive. Therefore, we require this condition. X minus 2 must be positive. Therefore, the domain is x bigger than 2. So here, in our line, we see that we're going to have 2 and up. Therefore, the domain is 2 plus infinity. Okay, now let's focus on this function here, which is 1 over x times x squared plus 1. Okay, here again, we don't want to divide by 0. But we note that this one here, x squared plus 1 is never 0. The only problem is coming when x is 0. That means here. So this is not a problem, but the 0 is problem. Therefore, we have to get rid of the 0. And this means that our domain is r minus 0. Next, let's see what we can have when we have a fraction of two functions. Okay, this one here. So in this case, when we have 0 on the top, we have no problem. But when we have it down in the denominator, it's a problem. We don't want to divide by 0. Therefore, we get rid of the 3. So therefore, here we have r minus 3. Okay, that's the domain. Okay, next, let's see what we can do when we have something like this: 1 over sine of x. Okay, so this is a problem. Okay, so the value is 1, the sign is 0. Remember, if you have the unit circle, so it's 0 when we are here in these points, either 0 or pi. Okay, so if we are working in the domain 0 to pi, we have to get rid of 0 and pi. And therefore, in this case, we need to get rid of all of this. So the domain is going to be 0 pi union pi to pi.